Hey, what's going, y'all? It is yours truly once again. A lot of people talk about the feminine hitting the wall, but no one really explains how she gets to that point, or maybe just not in great detail, or one hasn't put a description or designation on it. Well, I have before, but it wasn't official. So basically, it's this. I normally not only say that she hits the wall, I say that she hits the wall full throttle. So this to me is an indicator of how a lesser feminine hits the wall. She'll be having a full throttle type of lifestyle. And of course, that's going to guarantee that you hit that wall. Of course, the greater feminine tries to minimize the impact of this type of collision in her life so that at least it can be seen as a mistake and she can be rescued properly, right? Makes a lot of sense. Sometimes you get a car that's full throttle, and when it hits the wall, man, there's nothing coming out of that wreckage at all. Nothing. Yeah, I'm just saying, though. There's nothing coming out of that wreckage at all. But, we'll just keep it moving forward. No pun intended, though. And, all jokes aside, that is true. And a lot of the feminine want men to, I guess, save them from wreckages that are beyond pretty much saving. Like, there's no hope there. Like, there is just only despair. Only. Similar to like when a firefighter has to do things and they realize there's really no hope here. And okay, like, check this out, ladies. Some of y'all may know, if you don't know, the firefighters have this thing that they use called the jaws of life. So when a man is telling you the truth as to how to get right in life, that's similar to the jaws of life that the firefighters use. Okay, the jaws of life are to pry you out of that wreckage. That's what the firefighters use that for. And it could pretty much bite through anything, just about. I think the teeth on the jaws of life are made of like tungsten or titanium, something like that. But like with a righteous man, a man that actually cares, he is going to have his own type of jaws of life, how he's trying to bite. He's trying to pry into your life, not like, get all nosy, but just really trying to get into like what's really wrong with you, really get down to the bottom of things. He's trying to pry you out if he feels that you're worth saving from the wreckage. But obviously you might run into some of the lesser feminine that, there's really no having them come out of that wreckage at all. Not at all. The only thing one can do is just kind of more or less have an investigation of at least how her life took such a tragic turn, because that's all there is to it. It's really like that. But like I said, all going back to how she was living a full throttle lifestyle that led her to hitting the wall. To me, I would think the greater feminine would not want to live a full throttle lifestyle. And maybe they have to catch themselves when they know they doing too much. Like, yo, this can be a distraction. This will cause a major and fatal collision. This will be the end for me. I don't want it to be the end for me. So if somehow I do end up hitting the wall, hopefully it's not at full throttle. Hopefully I can recover from this wreckage, this mistake that I brought upon myself. Hopefully I can recover from here and do things better next time when I'm out here navigating. So I think that's it. But I think, yes, in regards to navigating, the greater feminine also would rather be navigated. Like I said, there's a lot of content out here talking about dominating. I get it. But over here at this channel, I talk about directing, which is part of that navigation. It's about what one encompasses. So the righteous man has compassion for the one type of feminine that wants to be navigated a certain way in this life, so that she don't have to continue to live a full throttle lifestyle of not knowing where she's going, or if she's going, she's always going in a hurry. And a lot of times she's always going to be going in the wrong direction anyway. So that's kind of it really in a nutshell. Hopefully one enjoys this podcast. But yes, prior to hitting the wall, the feminine has a full throttle lifestyle. And that's mainly for the lesser feminine. The greater feminine realizes that she shouldn't be full throttle. Maybe she had her pedal down to the metal too much and she kind of lets off the gas a little bit. Maybe that still might cause her to crash, but at least her precaution helps her to not be so damaged upon hitting the wall. Thanks a million.